Hello guys, good morning one and all. This is Hanman Naik and welcome to our channel Smart Study. How are you all? So in this class I'm gonna explain you that IIT class number 6. IIT class number 6. Now we started the number system. We already successfully completed that. Fourth chapter is a mensuration. After completion of this, we entered in the number system. In the number system, I explained that what is the first you have to learn that basic. The basic is about Hindu Arabic system or Indian system. So I said I prepared the videos and I said we already completed the 3-4 classes. Now that next is about in international system or English system, and you have to learn the difference between Indian system and international system. This is a very important, right? So if you are in the anywhere in your school or your home, nobody will ask you this solve this problem and they will won't give the problem. They will say the what simply, can you explain me what is the difference between Indian system and international system? That is a very important. So if you want that, you can see that my previous videos of the 6th standard what we are completed already. Now the topic number is the number system and integers. Number system we completed, integers we entered. The integers are how many? Either I already explained that integers is nothing but is a combination of the whole numbers and prime numbers and the natural numbers, right? And integers are the two types. One is a positive integers and negative integers. All numbers are combination of the whole numbers, means all whole numbers are natural positive integers, and negative integers are the negative numbers like a -1, -2, -3. These are the negative integers, right? Now see the prime and composite numbers today. Guys, if you are in anywhere, you just copy what I am explaining. These are the problems and note it down your notes also. This is very important. And second, here I already explained that natural numbers, whole numbers and integers and line system. Next is negative, positive. Also we have completed even, prime number. Just do you want even number, odd number, prime number? Yeah, see, I will explain if you want. I hope everybody knows that even number. What is the even number? What is the prime number? Yes or no? If anybody don't know, even numbers are what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes or no? 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. These are the prime number, even numbers. If you take any even numbers, the numbers ends with this number only. Any big number like a 9, 7, 8, 2, 4, 2, 9, 4. This is a even number or not? Yes. If the length of the, don't concentrate on the length of the number. Your job is about your unit place number is there in the above number or not. Above mentioned numbers or not. 4 is there here or not? Yes. If the number ends with this number, the numbers are even numbers. Now see that the numbers which are exactly divisible by 2 are known as even numbers. These all are whatever the number I said that these all are numbers. These numbers is divisible by 2 or not? Yes. All even numbers are divisible by 2. Is the set of the even natural numbers. These all are natural numbers only. Right now coming to the odd numbers. Other than these numbers all are odd numbers. Odd numbers are what? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. These are odd numbers. Now these all are odd numbers. Now see that if any number is end with these numbers, then the number is called odd numbers. Now see the next point, successor. What is the meaning of the successor? I hope everybody knows that. Successor means you have to add 1 to a number. Successor means plus 1. So for example, what is the successor of 2? Next number is what? 3 only. The 3 is the successor of 2. Successor means next of the number. If I say 97, what is the successor of the 97? What is the next number? 98. 98 is the successor of the 97. Or if you add just 1 to give a number, that will give that successor of your number. Now see what they are given the definition. The successor of a value is a plus 1. I only said that just now. For example, successor of 5 is about 5 plus 1, 6. 6 is the successor of 5. So that is called a successor, and one more word will come, that is a predecessor. What is a predecessor? Can you guess? The before of the number. For example, for here is a 7 is there. What is the predecessor of the number? Just subtract 1. That will give the resultant is what? 6 or not? Yes, this 6 is a predecessor of 7. So just you subtract if you want predecessor, if you add 1 if you want successor. Right? That is the solution of these two numbers. These are the very important words, predecessor and successor. Now see the next number, perfect number. What is the meaning of the perfect number? The sum of its positive divisions excluding the numbers itself. Now for example, see here 6, 28, 496, 8128. These are the perfect numbers they are saying. How can you say the perfect? For example, see that 6. 6 is the addition of 2 plus 3 plus 1. So this is a what? Perfect number. And next is a what? 28. 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 14 plus 1. So this is a what? They are saying perfect. The sum of its positive divisors. Sum of its positive divisors. So for example, if you want more clarity, then see, look at on here. If there is a 6 is a number. Now write the factors of 6, 1, 2, 3 and number itself. Yes or no? These all are factors of the 6 or not? No. What they are saying, that excluding the number itself. Excluding means just remove this number. Now after the number, just add these numbers. Are you getting 6 or not? Yes. If I add these all, I am getting the number 6. Now the 6 is known as perfect number. Now for example, can I take the 8? Now write the factors of 8. 1, 2, in 3 table 8 will come? No. Write the 4, and next one is in 6 table, no. 7 table, no. Next one is about 8 only. Now according to the rule, remove that excluding of the number itself, that is 8 I am removing. Now remaining numbers is what? 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 4 is 7. Did you get that answer 8? No. So this number is not a perfect number. So if you want to say the perfect number, if you add all the factors excluding of the number itself, if you are getting the same number, the number itself is called a perfect number. If not, is not a perfect number. In the same, like how I explained that, can you solve the number 28, 496, 8128? Initially you find that factors of the number, and after that add all the factors excluding of the number itself. Are you getting this number 28 or not? Check it. If you got, then the number is a perfect number. If not, is not a perfect number. That is number. Now coming to the next point, powerful numbers. The number is what? Powerful number. What is the meaning of powerful number? Now see that. I will zoom and show. If you have the test books, open your test book and see that. Here see, 3435 is a number. He wrote that number into 3 to the power of 3 plus 4 to the power of 4 plus 3 to the power of 3 plus 5 to the power of 5. Here base is equal to the power. The square of the proper fraction is smaller than the given fraction. Here see, if there is any number, if you want to write, for example, here I am writing that 3 is there, base is 3, that power should be the 3. Here 4 is there, power should be the 4. And here 3, the power is 3. And base is 5, the power is also 5. If you write any number in this way, that number is called powerful number. The square of the fraction is smaller than the given fraction. That is what they are giving. If a number has n digits, then the square of the number contain 2n or 2n minus 1 digits. A number has n digits. Now see what he is explaining is the important point. If a number has n digits, then the square of a number contain 2n. Did you understood this? For example, now here see given example is about this. For this number, how many digits are there? 4 digits. Then the square of a number contains, the square of a number is how much? 2n or 2n minus 1. Means if you square this number, you will get 16. Yes or no? Now, if here is what they are saying, that 2 into n, 2 into n means what? 2 into 4, that is 8. 2 into 4 is what? 8, or 2n minus 1 or 7. Means that if you square this complete number 3435, you will get either 8 digit of a number or 7 digit of a number. I am talking about only the digits. I am talking about only the digits. If you square this number, you will get either 7 digit number or 8 digit number. We don't know that what is the number. I am not saying that you will get direct this number, but I am saying that whatever you got the answer, that answer is contain how many digits. I am saying that how many digits, either 7 or 8, if that given number is a 4 digit number. Like that, you can take the numbers either 1 digit number, 2, just practice that. Take your own example for of the 1 digit and 2 digit numbers and try to answer. Comment in the answer box, comment box, answer your whatever you got the answer, just write in comment box. Now just go for the next topic, prime and composite numbers. This is a very important thing, prime numbers and composite numbers. So these two things are very important for the any competitive field and that IIT point of view. Prime numbers is a what? They will divide the number itself or only one. For example, see that 2 is there. Can you write the factors of 2? Either one table or in 2 ones are table. Or can you take the 3? In the one table, 1 3s is 3 and 3 1s is 3. Now for example, if you take the 13, 1 13s is 13 and 13 1s is 13. Now other than this, you won't get any other numbers. For example, here 6 is there or 8 is there. Can I take 8? Now 8 is a factor of what? 1. In one table 8 will come, in 2 table. Each and every number will be, the factor of that number is 1. Any number will come in one table, and next is 2, and next is 4, and next is 8. For 8, these many factors are there. That's why it's not a prime number. Like for the 9 also, in one table 9 will come, 3 table 9 will come, in 9 table 9 will come. Now if you have to say that this number is a prime number or not, just exclude cross the 1 and the number itself. If remaining any digits are there, any numbers or any factors are there for the given number, that number is not a prime number. If nothing is there, then the number is a prime number. For example, here 11 is there. The factors of 11 is about 1 and 11 only. You won't get any table, 11 is. So here the cross is 1 and 11. Is any number is there? Not there. So this number is a prime number. Now set of prime numbers is infinite. Yes or no? Set of how many? The numbers are infinite number. How can you decide only these numbers are the prime numbers? You won't decide now. So the set of the prime numbers are infinite. Next, for the composite numbers. What is the meaning of the composite numbers? Composite numbers, the number which has factors more than 2 is called a composite numbers. The factors more than 2. Here see that 4 is there. For 4, 1 is a factor, 2 is a factor, and 4 itself is a factor. Means that whatever the numbers are the not prime numbers, those all numbers are composite numbers. Simple trick. For example, here 8 is there. 8 is a prime number or not? No. If is not prime number, it is a what number? Composite number. Now see 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14. These are all are composite numbers, and you have to note it. This point is a very important. 1 is neither prime or nor composite. 1 is neither prime nor composite, means 1 is not a prime number, not a composite number. Neither means both are not. From there, you have to remember this. From 1 to 100, how many prime numbers are there? They will ask directly. Without any reason, they will ask that question number 1. From 1 to 100 or up to 100, how many prime numbers are there? Don't calculate always 1, 2, don't write like that. The total prime numbers are 25, and 100 to 200 there are 21 numbers are the prime numbers, right? And next point, you have to remember this. Yes, in the next class I am going to explain you what is the twin prime numbers and co-prime numbers, squares and square roots of the class. I will explain the next class. Up to that, bye bye, sign off.